Your students hate your AI feedback. I'll tell you why. They can spot it from a mile away. The generic opener, the robotic phrasing. Great effort. Consider expanding on this point. It sounds nothing like you. It doesn't reference anything specific from their paper. It doesn't match your rubric, and they know you spent 30 seconds on it. Here's the thing. AI feedback isn't the problem. Lazy AI feedback is the problem. I've been building AI tools for education since 2021. I grade with AI every week. My students tell me it's the most detailed feedback they've ever gotten. So what's the difference? The difference is configuration. When you paste an essay into a general purpose chatbot and say, grade this, you get garbage. You get a generic rubric the model invented. You get feedback that sounds like every other professor in America. That's not grading. That's outsourcing. What you actually need is AI that knows your rubric, the kinds of mistakes you flag, the phrases you use, the way you balance encouragement and critique. Tools like gradassist.ai are built for exactly this. You load your rubric. You show it examples of feedback you've written. You tell it the tone you use with freshmen versus seniors, and then it grades. Not generic AI feedback, your feedback at scale. Here's what that unlocks. A stack of 30 papers that used to take you 6 hours now takes you 90 minutes. Not because you're skipping the work, but because the first draft of the feedback is already there, in your voice, and you're reviewing and adjusting instead of starting from zero. And the feedback gets better, not worse, because now every student gets detailed rubric-based comments every time, instead of the tired half sentences you wrote at 11 p.m. on the last 5 papers in the stack. This is the shift. Stop thinking of AI as a shortcut. Start thinking of it as a junior grader you trained yourself. One that never gets tired, never runs out of patience on paper number 27, never phones in the last round of feedback. Students don't hate AI. They hate being handed a cold corporate paragraph that could have been written about anyone's paper. Give them feedback that sounds like you wrote it, because configured correctly, you did. I'm Dr. Brian. Follow for more honest conversations about AI in education.